Hello, everybody. I'm gonna be real, I'm very tired. I kind of forgot it was Sunday today. I don't know, there's been a lot of shit happening. Nothing too major, just, I feel like I'm kind of burnt out. I'm actually still sick. I caught a cold. Cap. Ain't Captain Taco no more. You call me Cap? And Taco draws. Call me Taco. I don't go by Captain Taco no more. That was broke days. That was old days. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm a little burnt out at the moment. I'm a little tired. I'm still sick. Hold on one moment. Okay. I caught a cold in between the last couple streams, and I'm still kind of dealing with that. Excuse me. If I start coughing, that's why. Yeah, before the stream starts, I just wanted to thank everyone who was able to donate to my brother-in-law's GoFundMe, and also who was able to just share it around or whatever. That really meant a lot. That really helped. For those who didn't see, my brother-in-law, not Kyra's brother or Crumble's brother, but Crumble's sister's husband, was diagnosed with leukemia. He set up a GoFundMe for himself to support him and his wife, Kyra's sister, Crumble's sister. Like I said, it doesn't matter, whatever. So we decided to share that around on our own little platforms. A couple of you people donated, so that was very helpful. Y'all shared it around, y'all donated, y'all really helped out with that. So thank you for that. Yeah, and also because of that, we are currently looking after their 2 cats, because he is in the hospital currently, might be back tomorrow, and just helps out Crumble's sister, not having to look after the cats while dealing with everything else that's been going on. And the thing about that is that these cats are the most annoying fucking things on the planet. So, I love these cats, I do. But they are so goddamn annoying. Hopefully, they don't start meowing like crazy. God, they're just leaving cat hair everywhere. All over my curtains, all over my couch, all over my Switch, just everywhere. Anyway, we are streaming. One moment. Sorry. Just gotta check this. What's this now? Oh, okay, it's fine. Anyway, we are streaming. We're here. Let me just say hello to everyone. What's up, Butterfly, Hideki Nishi, Fellfire Links, the Vanimated, Green Creeper. What's up, everybody? Good to see you here. Happy Father's Day, everyone. I just wished my dad a happy Father's Day. And I sent him that clip from Metalocalypse. Where the guy's like, I fucking love my dad. My dad's fucking awesome. And he sent me back a text saying, thanks, or my real name's Sam, so he's like, thanks, Sam, you're fucking awesome too. And I was like, aw, thanks, Dad. Anyway, so that was sweet. Anyway. So, happy Father's Day if you have a dad, or, to whoever you call daddy. Anyway. We're gonna be drawing Obsidian pages today. I just sketched this one last night, and I was doing line art for it. What's up, Yuki Zakura VT? Good to see you. Anyway, excuse me again if I start coughing. That's why. Anyway, let's get into it. I'm not gonna bother with music. I'm just gonna keep the music we have going, and let's go. So here we go. This is a new thing here, new page. Yeah. Having a good Father's Day, hiding from family right now, so I'll have to dip for a while. Oh, that's a mood. I've done that before. Anyway. Does the music sound good? The music, good volume? Maybe I'll turn it down a bit. Anyway. Yeah, things have been a little hectic for me, recently. So I've been a little tired, and I think I'm starting to kind of realize how burnt out that I am. I realized that yesterday when I just kind of I started doing some laundry, and I was just like, I don't want to do this right now. because I had spent the last couple days, or almost all of the previous week, figuring out how to do, like, I found a laundry drop-off service, because it was just, like, there was so much. We had a lot of laundry, because it's both my clothes and Crumble's clothes, as well as bedding, as well as towels and stuff. And our machine in this building, there's only one machine, right, for 12 people. So it's always busy, and we have this little portable machine that's great, it's awesome, but it can only do so much, and then we have to dry the clothes, and we only have so much space to, you know, air dry our clothes. So it's a whole thing. So I found this laundry drop-off service, or it's a laundromat that I've been to before that they do just drop-off service, and I was like, oh my god, that'd be so helpful. It was pretty expensive, but, like, you know, we just did it, and I was like, oh my god, I don't have to think about that anymore. But yeah, no, after all that, oh, what's up, Coffee Ghost? Good to see you. Music's good. I really gotta sit down and read Obsidian Blaze. Too much in my comic backlog. Yuki and Coffee Ghost, are you two being cute in my chat? You two being cute? Anyway. Oh, sorry, that was, if you heard that, that was my, that was the cat's automatic feeder. So they're happy now. They have an automatic feeder because I'm pretty sure all of us looking after them have ADHD and forget to feed them. Or feed them too much. Like, I'll wake up and their food bowls will be empty, so I'll feed them right now. And only to find out that Crumble fed them before she left for work. They tricked me. They tricked me. They do that all the time. That's why they're so fat, the fat cats. You're supposed to draw her now. Oh yeah, I gotta draw you too. Oh my gosh. I will at some point. Excuse me, I will at some point. I'm so busy, dude. I actually just finished 2 pretty big projects. Well, really, hold on. I got like a little thingy here. Excuse me. Oh. It's like a little, like, sniff thing that like clears up my sinuses. Anyway, I'm back. Current chapter is pretty good, especially Obsidian Pirate finally meeting face to face. Yes, oh my god, I'm so excited to finally get to this point in the comic. I'm really excited. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, if you ever read Obsidian Blaze, it's all for free at obsidianblaze.thecomicseries.com. I should probably put that somewhere, in my, like, stream layout. I don't know. Anyway. What was I saying before? Yeah, about laundry and stuff. So, anyways, so I was thinking about doing laundry, and then, like, I started doing it just with, like, our little mini washing machine, and I was like, I don't want to do laundry again. And I was like, oh my god, I've just been doing laundry, like, I just spent all week figuring out how I'm going to do it, how I'm going to get it to the place because I don't drive, how I'm going to, you know, pay for it and everything. I've just been, like, you know, dealing with laundry that long, and then doing it again just felt like I couldn't, so... I don't know. I know I'm just complaining about nothing, but it's some... I'm burnt out, man. It's really burnt out. But anyway. Yeah, I'm really I'm really excited to get to this point in Obsidian. It's pretty cool. It's been pretty sweet. But again, thinking about, you know, how much work has already gone into chapter 10. I barely feel like I'm near the finish line. There's a lot that's going to happen between now and the end. It honestly kind of felt to me that page 30 of this chapter was... like, this chapter could have been split into 2. And then typically I take a break between chapters, and I didn't this time, so I feel like that's maybe a little bit why I'm burnt out. Right, I was going to talk about the 2 projects I just finished, right? So, the first big project I finished was, it was the animatic for My Goodbye from Epic the Musical, which I've been working on for over a year, and just haven't found the time to just sit down and work on it. And it's finally done, and I'm really proud of it. If you haven't seen it, please go do that. I just gotta find some tissue real quick. I gotta, like, blow my nose or something. Be right back. Hi, cat. Okay, I'm back. Oh, whoops. Whew. Amazing animatic, by the way. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. But the other project I worked on, I'm still not sure how much I'm allowed to talk about, but it is finished. So I've been, I was hired a while ago, a couple months ago, to work on a animation project for a channel. I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about. I think I'm allowed to like say this at least. So it's an animation channel called Liz and Kaori, I think, and it's like a little slice of life thing, and it's really cute. There's only a couple episodes out right now, but they've hired like the people who made it hired a bunch of artists, like independent artists, to do episodes for it, and like they gave us like total like creative control over it. It was really fun. Like I got to basically just do my own episode. Like the audio was already recorded and stuff, so I got to like, you know, go off of that, and I had to like take their notes into account and stuff. But beside that, I pretty much had free reign on what I wanted to do with it. And I'm really happy with the final result. Y'all will see it whenever you see it. I'm probably not allowed to actually talk about it more than that, but yeah, the guy said he wants to work more with me, so hopefully I'll be talking more about that in the future. Oh my god, cat, shush. Excuse me. Again, I'm so sorry, excuse me. I think I'm still sick, actually. Like, I was kind of dealing with it before. Or, like, before I thought I was just kind of dealing with, like, the aftermath of it, but I think I'm genuinely actually still pretty sick. Man, I think I might go lie down after the stream, or just kind of relax. Did you enjoy the My Goodbye animatic? It turned out pretty solid. I'm glad y'all liked it. Yeah, I don't know, like, the reason it took so long was, it was a couple reasons. I think I just kind of, I don't love Epic as much as I used to. It's still amazing, like, don't get me wrong, Epic still rules, but I kind of feel like it's good, but I think I just listen to it too much. And also, I was involved in, like, a little bit of fandom drama. Nothing major, but people didn't like the way I drew Athena. I was involved in fandom drama. Huh, holy shit. Never thought about it that way. I was involved in Epic the Musical fandom drama. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, people didn't really like, or some people didn't really like the way I drew Athena, because I made her pretty attractive, not gonna lie. Yeah, people didn't like that. Some people didn't. But anyway. You're doing amazing stuff, Dog. I'm trying to get back into drawing after essentially forcing myself to stop. Yeah, it's hard to, it's hard to, like, keep up drawings and stuff, you know? Or keep up with art. When you lose that motivation, it's kind of hard to get it back. You gotta continue to stay motivated. Didn't even know Epic or musicals had fandom drama. Oh, absolutely, they do. I'm trying to think of another example. Was there any drama in the Hamilton fan base? Oh, yes, there was. So there was... Hamilton is famous for this shit. There's a lot of weird fandom stuff in Hamilton. But the first one I thought of was... There is the I forget the artist. Is everybody's day going? I'm doing pretty okay. I'm tired. I don't know if that's because of burnout or because I'm sick. I don't know, but either way, it has happened, and I'm probably just gonna lie down after this. Yeah, no, I burnout's real. But anyway, yeah, there was this one artist who was drawing like modern day AU versions of the characters from Epic. Who, if you don't know, or not Epic, Hamilton. And if you don't know, the characters in Hamilton are like real historical figures, like, you know, Alexander Hamilton, the guy on the American $10 bill, and Thomas Jefferson, someone who was actually president, and George Washington, our first, or not our first president because I'm Canadian, but America's first president, etc. But anyway, yeah, so they were doing like modernized AU versions of them, and there was one with Thomas Jefferson being transgender and wearing a Hatsune Miku binder. Yeah. Oh, Jump King, I've heard of that. Yeah, so that's an example of fandom drama. People are a little bit like, are we really like yowifying, or not yowifying, but like kind of yassifying fucking founding fathers? Like, you know, this guy owns slaves in real life, right? You know, like, so that's an example of fandom drama for a musical. I can't think of any others, but I know there is some. I'm sure Beetlejuice had some, you know, the ones that the kids like. First real fight scene between Pirate and Obsidian. I can't believe it actually got here. It's pretty crazy. Trying to think of whatever, like, now you got me curious. Musical fandom drama. I see a lot of stuff about Epic the Musical, like this Reddit post that says the Epic fandom ruined my love for the project. Yeah, the Epic fandom's a little annoying, if I'm being real. It is pretty annoying. I don't... It's honestly, they're not even doing anything that bad. Except, okay, there was one situation that I remember, and people kind of stopped talking about this, where, okay, this one guy was making a Epic the Musical fan game, and Jorge Rivera Aran's the guy who created Epic and also plays Odysseus, contacted him and said, like, hey, I love this fan game, can we, like, you know, we should work together on something, we should, like, make this a thing. And the guy, it was pretty stupid what he did. He basically, he canceled all his other projects, he, like, put everything else on hold to work on this project, and then, like, you know, he was in contact with Jorge for a while, and then nothing really came of that, because I think at that point, like, Epic was a pretty big project at that point. Like, it wasn't really, it was like a whole company, there was other projects in the work, it was a whole thing. So unfortunately that project kind of fell through. The guy also did an animation, like an official animation, I forget, I think it's for Little Wolf, I think the song was, and unfortunately Jorge kind of, like, I don't really know what happened, but, like, I don't want to say he, like, ghosted the guy, because I don't think he did, but I think they just fell out of communication and the project kind of fell through, which was really unfortunate. But the guy made a video about it, kind of saying that, like, you know, this is what happened from my perspective, like, I kind of put everything on hold for this and nothing came of it, and the Epic fandom kind of tore him apart. I don't think it was something like that was done out of maliciousness. I just genuinely think, I don't know, it was a project, it fell through. You know, projects fall through all the time. Maybe don't put everything on hold, you know, for this one project, you know? As creatives, we kind of have to have a couple projects in the bank, you know? But, yeah, it was kind of shitty what happened, but, I don't know, the Epic fandom kind of tore him apart for that, and that was a bit rude. I can't fucking draw hands, Jesus. Okay, there we go. Oh god, I'm tired. Hands are hard, they are, yeah. I watched Avatar: The Way of Water again last night. That movie is incredible. Because Crumble hadn't seen it. And I wanted to watch Avatar 3 when it drops on Disney Plus in a couple days. So yeah. I'm just gonna color this here black, just so I don't have to like color it in later. That's a pro tip. If you don't want to like color something in, just like draw it in the background and make it black. God, the Mario Kart World soundtrack is incredible, isn't it? This is from the Mario Kart World soundtrack. This song that's playing right now. It's an incredible soundtrack. What else has been going on? I don't know. Have I watched anything else good recently? Oh yeah, the Digital Circus finale. Speaking of fandom drama, people are going nuts over the fact Jax is trans. I think it's interesting, the whole Jax is trans thing is interesting because I think to someone, like to an actual trans person, I'm not trans myself, but I do know a lot of trans people, including one of my best friends, Mr. Dove, and she was talking about how, like, you know, she gets the experience of, like, I was like, why didn't they let Jax actually come out, you know? Why didn't they let him come out, or her, whatever you want to call her or him? That's the thing, like, I don't know what, should I use female pronouns since, like, she didn't really come out or whatever, and to, like, I don't know, like, Gooseworks is also trans, of course, the creator of Digital Circus, and she kind of talked about how, like, yeah, she probably should have, like, kept people in mind who aren't super familiar with the trans experience, or don't know what boy moding is, which is, like, when, like, a trans woman will, kind of, like, dress masculine to kind of, like, you know, they're not out yet kind of thing, which I get. I guess I get that it's not for me to get, but I'm glad that, you know, people feel seen in it, even though I don't believe Jax should be redeemed. That probably sounded scary there. Jax is obviously trans, but no, I don't think Jax should be fully redeemed because they're kind of a piece of shit. Safe to say the internet isn't normal for a good while. We'll take the road to recover from the finale, Digital Circus. I honestly, it's not that I didn't think the finale was good, because I felt satisfied by the end of it. I just, like, I guess it left me wanting more, and that's a problem I've had with a lot of finales recently. I was thinking about the Boys finale. I was thinking about, like, the Lost finale, because I got back into Lost again, or I was watching a video about Lost, like a recap video. I was thinking about, like, all these different finales, and I realized, like, they all kind of, there's no real good way to write a finale. But I came to the conclusion there's one show that had a perfect finale. Of course, it later got revived, so it wasn't really the finale, but at the time, it was the finale. And that show is Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Now, the Aqua Teen Hunger Force finale Aqua Teen Hunger Force is an Adult Swim show about, like, a meatball and a box of fries and a milkshake, and they all live in a house and solve mysteries and stuff. Anyway, the Aqua Teen Hunger Force finale involved Frylock was like dying, and he has this jewel on his back that he needed a new one, so they were going to go into space and get him a new jewel. Right? Then it turned out that Shake also had a jewel, so they were going to go, or I don't think the plan was to get them both jewels. Maybe it was, I don't remember, but either way, they all go into space, and yeah, the mission fails. Shake is dead, Frylock is dead, Meatwad kind of like grows up and like gets a family and moves on and stuff. And it's like, you know, proper finale to a show. And then they aired another episode the next day where Shake is like watching the events of the last episode on TV going like, yeah, that was some crazy weekend, huh? And then the episode is about them each becoming immortal in their own way, like Shake and... Sorry, the cats are being bad. Hey! Anyway. Yeah, they all become immortal in some way, like Frylock and Carl find shampoo that turns them into Highlanders. They meet Christopher Lambert. Shake starts a new religion, which is where that meme where he's like, you question the words of the mighty Jimmy? That's where that comes from. Meatwad joins Shake's religion. And anyway, throughout the whole episode, they make jokes about like, yeah, we're gonna be around forever, and then like it ends, and then before the oh, what's up, Starkist Bubbles? Pirate's baby mama here. It's true. Anyway, says the Bibble. Yeah, that's where that's from. You question the words of the mighty Jimmy. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so it ends with them watching the finale and like being like, wow, that's how they're ending it, really? Like they're disappointed. And I think that's like the perfect finale that any show has ever had. I can't think of any show that had a more satisfying finale than that. And then they brought it back, which I honestly don't like. Aaron's the only character of mine who wasn't. When you said Aaron, I thought you were talking about Aaron Hansen, Egoraptor, who I was so amazed to hear his voice as Kaufmo. I'm a big fan of Aaron Egoraptor. I know people don't really like him nowadays, and understandably so. He's kind of a dick. But I don't know. I grew up watching his stuff. I grew up watching, you know, the awesome cartoons and Game Grumps and stuff. And, you know, I probably wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for his old cartoons. And it's just nice to see him working on creative stuff again. Especially, like, he's doing stuff with, Gameoverse, too. That's pretty cool. You know, he's doing creative stuff again. And, that's nice. It's just nice to see. And the only character mine does the picture redesign. Oh, that's cool. I do like redesigning. I do like redesigning my characters every so often. Like if it's a character I haven't drawn in a while, kind of, you know, taking them back to the drawing board a little bit. Actually, I got a character, an old character of mine. She's like a genie, and I have a redesign of her on my iPad that I never got around to finishing. I should do that and then like kind of fold her into like the new like OC universe I'm building. I have like a OC universe completely separate from anything else that I do that I just kind of work on for fun. It's like kind of lewd and stuff. It's good. Anyway. I still got some stuff I gotta do before the end of the month. I promised I'd get a very overdue commission done since it's like... Actually, there's two that I gotta get done because they're both kind of related to like Pride Month. So I gotta do that. Genie, you say? Yeah! Oh yeah, Fell Firelinks, you would probably like them. Look how handsome my husband looks. He does look very handsome. Look at him. He went full anime villain. Hold on, look at the dialogue. Oops. I want him to kind of look a little crazier than normal during this fight. So I was referencing like Dio from JoJo and like different anime villains and stuff. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. He's got swords too. He's got golden swords now. Planning to design a furry tabletop role-playing RPG. Oh, cool. Always wanted to make like a game or something. I'm working on a game. Kinda. Saying I'm working on it is an overstatement. I was the co-creator of like the initial concept for the game, and a few amazing people are basically making the game for me and Danica, the other person involved in it. I've talked about it before, Graveyard Smash. It's like a Monster Girl wrestling game. But I'd love to make other games. The games is like the one creative endeavor I've never really dipped my feet into. Like, I've done, I've done comics, I've done illustration, I've done character design, I've done music, I've even done film. Nothing that like is major, but I made movies before. Like, I went to like film camp and stuff. I'd love to make more like film length projects. That'd be kind of cool. Like live action film. And I've done like animation and stuff, Yeah, thinking about it, actually, I'd love to make like a live action movie. And I'm writing a book. I think I mentioned this before. I was actually just working on it before the stream. Oh, did I get his eyebrow scars? I did. Okay, good. Of those pose form, it was actually inspired by Ganondorf from Wind Waker. Actually, for this one, I should be transparent about this so you don't think I'm like tracing or anything. I did. So typically when I do thumbnails, I do like these kind of what do you call them? Like the 3D models, but I suck at doing sword fighting stuff. So I did find some examples from Google Images that I took inspiration from, but I made sure that I wasn't tracing them verbatim. Like, yes, the poses are similar, but I want to make sure, like, this is swapped. Obviously, there are different heights and stuff here, but the inspiration was from these initial poses. So, yeah, I just want to make sure people know I'm not tracing, because obviously that's in there, but yeah. This pose was inspired by Ganondorf from Wind Waker. I ain't no tracer, y'all know this. Little reference to your note. Exactly. I've done that for cars too, vehicles. I almost always, when I draw a vehicle, I always trace it. Or not trace it, but you know what I mean. It goes a long way for helping the dynamic poses. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'd never trace something verbatim. I find tracing to be worse than AI. I'd rather someone come up to me and show me a bunch of AI art that they, created than show me trace shit. I did end up doing a lot more 3D modeling stuff, not 3D modeling, but like, 3D posing stuff in future stuff than, or future pages than this, than I thought I would, but it's really just this page where I used a lot of inspiration. Wait, seriously? Yeah, honestly, I think that's what you're reacting to. Yeah, honestly, I hate AI generated art, or I really don't hate AI art. I hate the people who act like AI art is better than human-made art. Because I think AI, or Gen AI art is interesting, you know? Not like interesting in like a, oh, this will replace me kind of thing, but interesting in a way where like, huh, okay. You know, if you, this is technology that could be used for good, but nobody is. But if you show me like, yeah, I generated this, I'm like, well, I mean, you had a concept here, now draw it yourself, you know? Like, but like, if you show me like some trace shit, like I'm gonna be pissed. Honestly, actually, you know what? I think maybe I'm exaggerating. Because if I did one of those art critique streams and I saw someone with fucking, if I saw someone submit, ooh, I'd be so mad. Y'all remember how mad I was when that idiot gave me traced art in my last drawing or art critique stream. Ooh, I was mad. If someone did that shit with AI, I think I would like find out where they live and kill them in Minecraft. Anyway, yeah, stock photo. Oh, jeez, almost dropped my Apple Pencil. Yeah, stock photos are good. Photo bashing is good. Google Images is good. Just don't trace and don't, I also, I don't mind people, and I do this myself sometimes. I will go online and find AI generated characters or whatnot and like save them. I see a lot of artists do that. Like they'll like take inspiration from like stuff that other people have made. I've done that with some of my more recent OCs. Kind of taking the ideas from them and like being like, well, that's mine now, and they can't do shit about it because AI art cannot be copyrighted. So whatever, it's mine now. So that's fine. I don't like generate the images myself. I just find them. And I've had people like, I did a commission recently where someone wanted me to do Black Yoko, and they did send me like an AI thing they had found that's like, can you do this but like better? I was like, yeah, that's good. No, as artists, we're duty bound to steal ideas back from AI. That's how I see it anyway. This is a better way to look at AI art in general. Yeah, it's not AI art. I don't think calling it that is a good idea. I think I may have done that too, but like, yeah, it's just someone's AI generated OCs to make it mine. Yeah, do it. Honestly, what are they gonna do about it? Yours is gonna be better. Their shit's stolen anyway. May as well like if you're an artist and you steal ideas from another artist, that's called inspiration. When a robot does it, that's stealing. I'm kidding. That's a gray area. You know what I mean, though. Screw AI. I used to be obsessed with character AI. No, it's fine. I used to do like Gen AI stuff too back when it wasn't that good. I didn't know. We didn't know. It's fine. We're not to blame for this. Also, we're not the big corporations fucking using it to like make things, I made Obsidian and Pyrite character AIs once. Excuse me. Listen, I fully believe I still have the Nicole one to vent to. Oh, that's kind of sweet. I fully believe that there is like it's possible for AI and deep learning algorithm stuff to be used for good. The problem is nobody is doing that. Like the people who invent it are like using them exclusively for evil. There's there's good shit to be done with AI, but no one's doing that. People are only doing like awful shit. I don't know. The rules using any generative AI in game development, specifically when used to make concepts and they're put together by human beings. Yeah, I think that I don't know. People kind of. I don't want to talk about like my thoughts on AI too much because like, you know, people take stuff out of context that I say and whatnot. And I've also used AI myself when doing the thumbnails for Obsidian. I've talked about this in the past. I used to. I don't do this anymore because I realized how bad it was. But for backgrounds, I would have it generate a background for me, and I wouldn't trace over it, but I'd use that as reference, as like a basic reference, and then kind of do my own thing over top of it. But I don't do that anymore because I realize like that, you know, even using AI a little bit in your art is still using AI in your art, so I don't want to do that anymore. I've disclosed that before, and people are like, yeah, no, that makes sense, as long as you're not using it, like, 100%. Also, like, when I did say that, I clarified that, like, nothing that you see in my comics is Gen AI. Like, nothing is. It's all my own art. But still, like, using it in any capacity for creative purposes is, or generating it yourself, at least, is a slippery slope, so I don't want to fall into that, you know? But I think for individuals, it's okay. It's when corporations do it, then it becomes a problem. Like, I'm just one person working on this comic. It's okay for me to, you know, get a little bit of help from AI, even though, like I said, I'm not going to do it anymore. It's when, like, the option is there to actually, like, hire an artist and they choose to use AI, then it's a problem. At least that's how I see it. Anyway, like I said, I'm not going to use AI anymore, but I did in the past, and I won't anymore. I keep seeing shit like AI Gen AI shit like in stores too. There's a store called Culture Craze that's like in a bunch of malls, and they sell like anime merch stuff, and like it's all unofficial. And it used to be they just like, you know, steal art or whatnot. They also steal fan art, which I really hate. And then like if you look in there, it's so much AI shit now, and it pisses me off so much. They're like printed on like shitty t-shirts and like sell shitty bootleg plushies and stuff. Like straight up AliExpress level, like just garbage. There's a store in my mall called Custom Kings that I was going to use because they like print custom shirts and stuff like that. But like all the examples they have, or a lot of the examples they have, are like AI generated crap. So I was like, you know what, I'm not supporting this actually. I guess I could get my own art printed or like get something else printed, but like I'm not doing that. I'm not supporting that. For to drive everything myself, even though some areas are rough, look and feel the effort still shines through. It does, you know. Like anything a human can make is better than what an AI can make. The characters generate either missing fingers or additional fingers on their hand. No, it was like, it was just they have that like, they have that sheen on them where you can tell it was like AI generated, you know? Like there was one example that was the Hulk. It was like a t-shirt of the Hulk or whatever. And it would like, it looked like it was like, it had the face of like the MCU Hulk, the body of the comic Hulk, and like it was like bright neon green, and the stance was all wrong and stuff. Like you can tell. I did yeah, like anything a human can make. I actually did some experiments a while ago where I like fed my art into ChatGPT and was like, hey, give me a prompt that would generate this exact image, and it couldn't do it. I mean, it could. It generated something, but it didn't look like much. I love. There's a Wizards with Guns short. Their comedy YouTube channel. and it's Bob Ross if he used AI, and it's just this guy, he's pretending to be like Bob Ross, but he's like really pissed off. He's just like, the studio told me that we're not doing art anymore, we're using exclusively AI, and the show's called The Joy of Prompting now. It's really funny. And he's like, I was going to paint an Alaskan sunrise today, but apparently that means something very different on the internet and on Urban Dictionary, and this AI model was trained exclusively on pornography. And then he like generates a forest or whatever, and he's like, shit, I'm gonna be so honest, that's better than anything I could do. And then he starts doing some stuff, and he's like, I want to see Squidward and Dr. Eggman surfing in the desert, and it does it, and he's like, if I saw that on the news, I would think that was real. Ugh. Sorry I'm sniffling so much, and it's really hot in here. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh my god, I think I'm getting sick again. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna lie down after this. I do not feel well. But yeah, my plan is, I was originally wanting to do a lot more pages for Obsidian at the end of this month. I think my plan is right now, I'm just going to do this page, and I have 3 pages done already for the next batch of chapters, or pages, I mean. And I want to do more, like I said, but I think with how busy I've been and with everything going on in my life right now, I think I'm just going to finish this one and the next one, and then that will be it for this month. And then after that, I might honestly take a break. We'll see. I don't know. Part of me wants to take a break, part of me wants to power through. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I take a break? I really, there's stuff I can't take a break from. Like, there's stuff I got some priorities and whatnot, but like, I think just from Obsidian, I might need a break. But at the same time, I really want to get this chapter done, man. Like, you know? Rest is more important than the art grind. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Sometimes I say I'm going to take a break, and I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not, actually. I'm going to keep going. And then other times I'm like, yeah, no, I needed that break. But then other times I take a break, and I'm like, shit, I don't want to keep doing it now. Like, I'm too used to being on break. I don't know. It's a whole thing. One last panel. I do like the design of like I do like the design of sword, like the sword design here. Drawing swords are a pain to draw sometimes, speaking from someone. Yeah. I don't mind especially with Obsidian's new sword, how it's just black. Like it's so much easier now. Alright, I forgot he has a sword in this scene here. Speaking of swords. I think I've mentioned the reason, like, I gave Obsidian a new sword. It was a couple reasons. One, I wrote that scene, right, that, like, he gets a sword cut in half by, Dr. Bevel. And not really thinking, like, oh, shit, that means he doesn't have a sword anymore. He only had the one. So I thought, like, I should give him a new sword. And I was thinking, like, I should give him a sword made out of obsidian, you know? Obsidian blade for Obsidian Blaze. do swords look like again? Like, oh, okay. Like, more like that, yeah. But yeah, I got into Lost again recently. I was watching, what's the guy's name? Hausenberg, who I believe is almost single-handedly responsible for getting people, or younger people, into Breaking Bad. Because after that video came out, I watched it and I got into Breaking Bad, and then it seemed like everybody else my age was getting into Breaking Bad. I think it was around that time when that video came out. But anyway, yeah, Hausenberg Films, he made a video talking about Lost. Or he made a couple videos about it. He also did one for The Boys and one for, I think he's doing one for Supernatural now. But anyway. Working your ass off from the looks of it with comms pages and all that. Take a break, at least drink some water. I've been drinking water. I should drink more water though. I don't drink enough water. I don't drink enough water. Sorry. Oh, I still feel sick. It's been a week. It's been like a week since I got sick, and I thought I was better now, but I don't know if I am, man. I said I was gonna do art fight. I still want to. I just need like a day, you know? Maybe I just need a day. Sorry, I'm getting too real. Let's finish this page. Prepping for art fight. Oh yeah, you know what I gotta do? I gotta make like an actual, like, I gotta make a new drawing of Obsidian for art fight. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll take it a little easy today and just, you know, do a little personal art after this. Scott Hands apparently. Thanks Patreon. Oh yeah, I finished your Patreon commission. I need to post those. I totally forgot to. I was gonna do Patreon commissions for this stream, but I don't know. I want to do Obsidian. It had been a while since the last time I did Obsidian, I'm pretty sure. I think for art fight, I'm only gonna do a couple characters, like put a couple of them up there. I got a couple up there already. I want to do. Well, I should put Kane from the book I'm writing up there, and a couple other characters from Codex. People really like them. Last time I did art fight was shit. It was like back in like 2017, maybe 2018. I don't know. It was a while ago though. I just haven't had the time to do it since. Been like, you know what? I want to do it. I want to meet some new artists. You know. I was like looking up how to make, like, whenever I feel like I never get the emotion right when I want anime characters to look like especially angry or like especially crazy or whatnot. And I realized that the trick is to make their pupils real small. And that seems to have helped quite a bit here. Do some personal art too. Yeah, I think I might do the same. You should do art fight too, Starkist Bubbles, if you want. I think that would be really fun. Art fight is like a thing. I don't really know how to explain it, but basically it's like a fan art challenge thing, or like a gift art trade challenge thing. I don't know. I haven't done it in a while. I want to do it again. I probably won't do it that much, but like, you know, it'll be fun. Just a little bit. Maybe I could do some streams where I like do some art fight attacks. Big art trade game. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna prep my, I wanted to, but lately after work I've been too exhausted to draw. Yeah, no, Crumble feels the same way. She does have a lot of time off coming up though. So we were thinking about maybe, actually, with her time off, she's gonna be off on Sundays, so she's gonna be able to join me on a few streams. Oh my god! So that'll be fun. There we go. Yeah, but we were thinking about maybe, like I said, her brother-in-law has her brother-in-law has leukemia and everything, so we're thinking about maybe doing something to like help, you know, because we want to help support them financially if we can. Honestly though, like, they're doing pretty well. I don't know if we need to, but Crumble's worried about that. But, you know, in case they need support, and also because, like, she's not getting as many hours and she's gonna have some time off coming up. I was trying to kind of talk her into doing commissions again, just privately though, like not openly, because she, last time, it like gave her really bad anxiety. But you know, like, we have a couple close friends we could talk to about it, and I think they love her art and stuff, you know. But yeah, no, she doesn't draw much because she's exhausted. You know, she works at like a pottery place. Like, she does art all day, and the last thing she wants to do is do art when she gets home. There's some times when she does, if she needs to. Like, she had a commission for somebody that was like way overdue, and they got back to her and was like, hey, where is that? And yeah, so she was able to do that. That was cool. I like seeing her draw. And we recently went back to line up first to commission her when she's ready. I hope so. I hope she does open commissions at some point. But anyway, she'd really appreciate that. But anyway, we just saw her family, and while we were up there, we grabbed a bunch of her old art. They had a bunch of it just in a box somewhere. And it was really cool to see, because I'd seen some of it before, but we didn't get to, like, we weren't able to take it with us, but, like, you know, we got to this time, and it was really cool to see just some of her old art, because, like, it was art from, like, a little bit before we started dating, but we were still friends. Like, there was fan art for fucking Obsidian in there that she had drawn. There's, like, a drawing of Henri in there, like, in an old sketchbook. I was like, oh my gosh, holy shit. But yeah, there's some really good art in there, and we were thinking about, like, oh, it'd be so fun if we, like, you know, had a day where we, like, kind of redrew some of our old art and whatnot. Like, I have a bunch of old art I can redraw. Not physically. I stopped drawing, what do you call it? I stopped drawing traditionally a long time ago. I still do it occasionally. I'll, like, sketch something in a sketchbook. But ever since I got an iPad, it's been almost exclusively digital art for me. It's just easier. No paper, no, like, erasers. It's just easier for me, honestly. But I don't agree that, like, digital art is better. I see a lot of traditional artists being like, oh, no one's gonna want to commission me. Like, I don't draw digitally. I'm like, so what? I can't draw, I can't paint, you know? I'm not a painter. That doesn't make me not an artist. Excuse me. I've been sniffling a lot, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a little time after this stream. I'm gonna take a little time and just do a little. I guess I used to digital art sometimes to try to zoom. I do that too. Oh my god! So in Procreate, you can do a undo by tapping the screen with your fingers like that. Like, that's an undo. So I will do that. I'll do that on a page. I'm like, oh right, yeah, right. This is what you're used to, man. That's why I can't do other art programs. Like, once I'm used to one, I can't do another. Whew. It's hot in here. I might just stop with the line art. No, I can probably do colors. I just need a little second. I really do love Obsidian's new sword. It's been very, very easy to draw. Especially since, unlike his other sword, his last sword, this one's just a straight sword, so there's no like curves in it, except for the little ones at the hilt here. So it's much easier to draw. Anyway, I was talking about Lost, right? Is anybody? I keep trying to get people into Lost. It's so good. It gets a raw deal because it has a very confusing ending, but it's genuinely a very good show. Use Ibis because I'm cheap. Ibis is good. I think that's what Crumble used to use before I got her an iPad. She's been using her iPad lately. She used to use it almost exclusively for art, but now she uses it to watch shows while she plays Sims. Which, I mean, that's a good use for it. That's a good use for it. I still remember when she got her iPad, or when I got it for her, I started using my iPad more. For like more than just art. Like obviously I'm using it right now, but I use it for, I just use it for art. I don't like watch YouTube on this thing or whatever. But I kind of started to for a while. I was like, oh yeah, this thing can do more than just like let me draw on it. Looking forward to make bread? A bread machine. Oh, cool. Took your advice on rounding the eyes. It definitely makes expressions of the face convey better. Yeah, absolutely. They took my advice. I should do another art critique stream. That was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, I was going to do a art showcase at the end of the stream, but I forgot to post the like call for it last night, so I'm not going to do on this stream. But I will do it next stream. I promise. I kind of missed out on the last couple streams. Also, if y'all missed it, I did an awful stream as a reaction to the Nintendo Direct. That one, I will not be saving the VOD. That will expire in a couple days, so you can watch it if you want. I did clip it a couple times, my best reactions, but I won't be saving it because the quality was awful. It was terrible. I don't know what was happening, but for some reason, it was like, the latency was off. Not the latency, the lag. It was just lagging really hard. It was like 99. What was it? Yeah, 99 skip frames per second or whatever. It was insane. I don't know what was happening, but yeah, I won't be saving that VOD. I thought maybe on the VOD it would look better, like you wouldn't see the stuttering, but it was there too. So I did clip my best reactions. You can watch the stream if you want. You can save it if you want. I will not be doing that. I will not be archiving it. I also archive, for those who don't know, I do archive all my streams on my YouTube channel. I was thinking about making a separate YouTube channel for stream archives, but I don't know. Seems like too much work. Excuse me. Lost, Toy Story, and Rudolph. Oh, that's funny. Like the Alan and Misfit Toys. I forgot how much of a big deal Lost was back when it was airing. Like, it was a huge deal. Also, they're not all dead. I know that's a common misconception that like everyone on the island is dead, but they're not. This is a good-ass fight scene so far. Damn good fight scene so far. Holy shit. Did I forget anything? No, not really. I think we're done the line art. Or not quite. Hold on. There we go. See his dreads in the back there. Yeah, perfect. It's not, well, this is not perfect, but sometimes with web comics and like comics in general, you kind of have to sacrifice quality. Oh, right, yeah. Did that on a separate layer. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're about an hour in. Yeah, just give me 1 second and I will be right back. I actually need to use the washroom, so I'll be right back. Just mute the microphone. I'll be right back. I'm back. I actually didn't realize how hot it was in the apartment right now, so I'm actually going to turn on the air conditioning too. I'll be right back. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Can y'all hear that? It's a little loud, but yeah, I just turned on the air conditioning. Okay, that's good. Part of me wants to finish this, and then part of me wants to just like go to bed or something. But I'm gonna finish this. Yeah, just give me 1 sec. I've said that a lot. Hold on. Oh, that's a spoiler. Hold on. I'll use this. Yeah, it's a page. That's. Have people seen that one? Yeah, they have. I'll just pick this one. I don't care. There we go. Yeah, okay. That should be good. Yeah, let me just colors here, or like block off the edges here. Just prepping the page, I guess you could say. I don't really know what the term for what I do here is. It's where I kind of block off all of the line art so that I can just color drop it without it bleeding out of the image. If that makes sense. Prepping the line art, I guess I could say. Oh, God, I actually kind of feel like shit. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm really. Oh my god, I'm still sick, aren't I? Oh fuck. Okay. I'm alright. I'm alright. I do have this thing now where my sinuses are so clogged that, like, if I breathe in too fast or like if I snort like I just did before, sometimes it feels like my head is imploding. So that's fun. You know, that's a fun thing that happens. Didn't happen that time. Yeah, I think I'm still sick. Oh my god, okay. I'm like running out of energy here, like so fast. Anyway, let's go. Let's keep going. Okay. Back to the stream thing. Okay. So I just blocked off all the line art. Now it's time to color drop everything. Starting with Pyre here. This is another page that y'all haven't seen yet. Or if you're a patron, you've seen it. For those who don't know, I do post pages early for patrons. So some of you will have seen that already. Basically, yeah, like, so I post pages in batches at the beginning of each month, but if you want to see them as I finish them, you can become a patron, and they're on the Obsidian Discord server, which also I do occasionally. I will do lewd art of Obsidian characters, and that is also exclusive to Patreon. The reason I keep lewd art of Obsidian characters exclusive to Patreon is because I don't want it. I don't want Obsidian Blaze to become a porn comic, you know? Like, I like drawing lewd stuff, don't get me wrong, I really do. It's really fun. But these characters, I don't want them to just, like, you know, be associated exclusively with lewd art, if that makes sense. Like, I'll do it occasionally. I encourage other people to do it if they want to. But the stuff that I do, I would prefer to remain Patreon exclusive. Yeah. Plus, it's a good incentive for people to become a patron, because people really want to fuck my characters. Ain't that right, Bubbles? Something to help with sinuses like that is someone dealt with sinus infections, letting the steam from hot water unclog the gunk. I will hop in a shower after this. I think I had a shower like yesterday though. I mean, I know you're supposed to shower every day. I try to do it every 2 days. I feel like showering every day, like, especially with hair like mine, like, y'all don't understand. Black hair is it's different. It's treated differently. Steam might help, yeah. I might do a little steam later. Dude, I love Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts was the only good thing to happen in that stupid Nintendo Direct. That was an awful Direct. That was an abysmal Direct. But Kingdom Hearts was the one silver lining at the end of it. Anyway, let's do this now. I won't do the backgrounds. I think I'll just do the characters and then leave it at that, because I am pretty tired. Exhausted. You know, hold on, let me get the lines out here. Ocarina of Time remake. Oh yeah, that was pretty sick. Oh, I mean, I like the Ocarina of Time remake, but we didn't see fucking anything of it. Like, how am I supposed to be excited for that if I don't... Yeah, okay, cool, it's happening. Give me something. They should have saved the Star Fox reveal for that, honestly. As they should have done. Because that would have been a huge reveal. Star Fox? Are you kidding me? I guess they were thinking about the last time they revealed Star Fox during a Direct, and it was Star Fox Zero. Pretty bad. Excuse me. 2-3 times a week because I don't get out often. Yeah, that's good too. I also don't get out often, so like every 2 days is more of a guideline than a rule. But showering is important. I still remember when we went to see the Digital Circus finale, me and Crumble. She has no sense of smell. She has a nosmia. So she asked me, like, does it smell in here? Because there's that meme about, like, Digital Circus fans. And I was like, I mean, it doesn't smell great. And she thought that was funny. Yeah, I don't think I mentioned that before, but she has anosmia, which is a condition. Basically, she's blind, but for smell. Completely, like, cannot smell a thing. It's crazy. It's so funny, too. I always forget. The 3 times that I've forgotten, and it was the funniest, was I was folding laundry. I was kind of sorting through our laundry, because I was, like, seeing stuff that didn't really need to be washed right away. So I held out, like, a hoodie for her to sniff, and, like, she didn't sniff it. So I just kind of, like I gestured towards her, like, here, sniff it. And she just kind of looked at me, and then looked at the hoodie, and then looked up at me, and I was like, oh, shit, right, yeah. The other time something similar happened, we got Subway, and they had those foot-long cookies, and they bake them, right? So they bake them, and they smell incredible. So I was like, oh, smell that shit. And then, like, I held it out to her, and she's like, I cannot. And the funniest time, to me, I went to the store that we have here in Canada called Giant Tiger, at least in this part of Canada. And they have really good dupes of, like, beauty products and stuff for women and men. So I bought some cologne that was like, it was a dupe of some really expensive cologne. It smelled really nice to me, and I was like, oh, Kyra's gonna love this. She's gonna go nuts for this fucking, I'm gonna smell manly, and she's gonna love it. She's gonna be obsessed with it. And then as soon as I got home, I was like, fuck, she can't smell. I still have it. I never use it. I want to do cologne and stuff like that. I want to do that, but you know, not really a point. The one person who would want to be impressed by it would never be impressed by it, so. Ugh. But yeah, the Ocarina of Time remake looks good. I think that it's interesting. I hate that they're just calling it Ocarina of Time, you know? Like, I know it's not like a HD or whatever remaster, so they can't just call it Ocarina of Time HD, but like just call it something, you know, Ocarina of Time Ascension, I don't know. They did that with Luigi's Mansion too. They remade it for the Switch, or remastered it for the Switch, whatever you can call it, and they renamed it as Luigi, instead of calling it Luigi Mansion Dark Moon, they just called it Luigi Mansion 2. Lumio City. Yeah, I love this song. I fucked heavy with Legend ZA. There were a couple problems with it, but like the gameplay itself was solid and the story was fun. And the gameplay, oh my god, the game, genuinely, I don't want Pokemon to play like that forever. Like, I don't want every Pokemon game to be that. But I want every Pokemon Legends game to be that. What I think they should do, and I genuinely think this, I think they should, every Pokemon generation, they should release 2, like, the main series games, you know, like this one's gonna be Wind and Waves, and a Legends game set in a previous region with, like, that kind of gameplay, you know? I think that'd be really cool. You got your main series game, and you got your Legends game, and those kind of, like, they would coincide and, like, kind of, I don't know, interact in a way. I'm excited for Wind and Waves, too. I can't wait to hear more about that. I replayed ZA in the DLC like 3 times already. I don't think I ever finished the DLC. I don't think I did. It was good though. It was really good. I thought that the what do you call it? Like the distortion zones, whatever, were really fun. But I feel like, to me, it just felt repetitive. I think that was a big problem with ZA. Even though I liked it, I really did like it. It felt repetitive. It felt like, okay, so I'm just seeing the same locations of the city over and over and over again. I'm not one of those people who thinks that, like, oh, give us the whole region. Why just one city? Because I get it, the point is that we're in the city. That's the point of the game. But, like, I don't know, it would have been cool if, like, maybe different parts of the city look different. Like, maybe there's one part that's a bit more have a nightlife kind of vibe, and one that's, like, more of, like, a shopping district. I guess they kind of did that, but, like, they all look the same, you know? I can't tell the cafes apart. All the cafes look exactly alike. The only part that looks a little different is, like, the Rust Syndicate area. You know? What's up, The Angel 2495? Good to see ya. But yeah, I think a lot of ZA was a little Hyperspace Lumios. Yeah, that was yeah, alt megas are in the given, like, yeah, I didn't mind the alternative mega evolutions, especially Lucario's, because I love Lucario. That's my favorite Pokemon. But I loved them bringing Mega Evolution back. Also, is anybody actually playing Pokemon Champions? I played it once, realized they didn't have all the Pokemon in it, and I was like, okay, well, I'll wait for them to add all the Pokemon back. And then, I don't know, have they? I don't think they have. But I thought that was, like, the point of the game, was that it was going to have every Pokemon. You know, it was going to be just battles. But then also there's a battle pass to it, and I was like, I can't with this. No. Absolutely not. Mega Staraptor's a beast right now? Huh. I'll have to check that out. Is it all online? It is online, isn't it? It's like a... Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's like they're trying to make a competitive game. But I thought that's all it was going to be, was like competitive. Nothing like... I don't think there was going to be a story to it. I guess it makes sense for it to have a battle... It was like a live service thing, and I wasn't interested in live service Pokemon game. But if it's good, I might check it out again. No Switch, no Pokemon. Pokemon Champions is on mobile. I know that. I don't know if it's on PC, but I know it's on mobile. I think that's the other problem. It just didn't look that great because it was primarily designed for mobile, not for Switch. And I have a Switch too, so like games that don't look great on Switch look double not great on a Switch 2. I love my Switch 2, by the way. Like, it's been a year since I got it because I got it for my birthday. I mean, earlier than my birthday. Crumble got it for me, and I am forever grateful. I love it. I love my Switch 2. It's like one of my go-to consoles right now. That and the Steam Deck. I'm playing Steam Deck a lot, but like... I'm also, I'm excited. The other thing I was excited for with the Nintendo Direct was, I was excited to see they're giving Minecraft a dedicated Switch 2 edition, because Minecraft Switch edition is kind of lame, and that's the primary one I play just because like it's my primary console. But having it on Switch 2 would be pretty good, especially like they're allowing you to use vibrant visuals, which is good, because vibrant visuals is good. I played Pokemon Champions last I heard was today. One of the streamers I followed partaking in a group tournament streaming the event. Oh, neat. I have to look into it. Yeah, I'll play it a bit. While I was in the washroom earlier, I was thinking about which characters I want to add to my art fight. I definitely want to do Calliope and Kane from... Oh, hold on one moment. Oh, whoops. From Codex, the book I'm writing, and maybe Vega Scarlet too. That'd be kind of good. Definitely some Obsidian characters, I'll put them up there. I already have Obsidian on there, but I'm going to do some other ones. And then a couple of my like normal OCs too. I won't do too many though, just a few. Surprised to hear that Minecraft is rough on Switch 1. It's not that rough, honestly. Like, people exaggerate how bad it is. It still plays fine, honestly. It's just, it's... I don't know, people say it's the worst version of Minecraft. I don't think so at all. I don't think so at all. I just think it's like... It's very, how do I say it? It's restrictive compared to other consoles or PC or whatnot. It doesn't feel as good, you know? but it's my go-to one. I don't know why, it just is. But yeah, vibrant visuals, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, it's still Minecraft, still plays the same, but yeah. I feel like graphically it's probably the worst version. I don't know why, just like, I don't know, but it's not as bad as people say, but it's a little rough. But yeah, Switch 2 is gonna be good. It's the Raptor gets wailed on Mega Frost. I don't know what any of that means. I don't follow competitive Pokemon, dog. I do, like, I know a little bit about competitive Pokemon, but not that much. So with competitive Pokemon, let me ask you this. Do people, like, actually go and, like, catch the Pokemon in the game that they want? Or is it, like, they, like, pre-program the Pokemon they want into the game? Or, like, how does it work? Like, I know people go, like, Pokemon hunting and stuff. Or shiny hunting. I do go shiny hunting occasionally. I remember back in X and Y, I got really into shiny hunting. That's where I got my first shiny, actually. Depends on the player. Okay. Ocarina of Time remake except for this year. Yeah, I think we're probably getting a Zelda-themed Direct soon. I remember I predicted that this last Direct would be like a very Zelda-centric Direct, and I was wrong about that. We're probably going to get like a thing about Ocarina of Time. I think the reason we're getting Ocarina of Time is because the movie is going to primarily follow the plot of Ocarina of Time. I feel like that's probably what's going to happen. I could be wrong about that though. But I feel like Ocarina of Time is like the quintessential Zelda storyline, you know? Like, I think it probably follows the base storyline of Zelda more so than some of the other ones. You know, it has its own little flair and stuff like that, but it's like, you know, I generate my Pokemon because personally I get the time to fish for the perfect build. Yeah, if I did like competitive Pokemon, I'd probably do that too. I just like collecting Pokemon and stuff. I just like it. I also just like playing it. Like, Pokemon games are genuinely some fun ass games. Personal favorite one, Platinum. I love me Pokemon Platinum. I can't talk good right now, but I love Pokemon Platinum. That's probably my favorite. Obviously Diamond and Pearl are, that generation is my favorite. And that generation also has Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which are, I think some of the remakes I would say are like probably some of the best Pokemon games, I think. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire are some of the best ones too. Those might be my like second favorites, next to like the Gen 4 games. The Gen 4 remakes are terrible. But the Gen 3 makes were great, and the Gen 2 remakes were amazing, and I think the Gen 1 remakes are probably the definitive way to play Gen 1, if I'm being honest. Like, it's hard to go back to an original Game Boy, but it's pretty easy to go back to a Game Boy Advanced. Close combat instead of decreasing your defenses. I don't know what that means. So we going out as a player. Those are hanging out with you. Thanks for coming out, artist since 05. Good to see you. Thanks for coming out. Excuse me. Oh my god, I am still sick. Fuck. Or it might be the cat hair that's floating around and entering my lungs. Champions is one of the games that use the Pokemon Home service. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I think the idea behind Pokemon Home is a good one. Like, you know, just like all your Pokemon are in here kind of thing. What I wanted Pokemon Champions to be was basically like Pokemon, what do you call it? What was the game for the N64? God, I can't speak. Pokemon Stadium. N64. Yeah, Pokemon Stadium on N64. I wanted it to be that, where like you could just take your characters, your Pokemon from home, and just put them in that. But it ended up being like a weird live servicey type game, which is fine. Well, it's not really fine, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. I don't know, Wind and Waves is gonna be good though. I'm really excited for that. We haven't heard much about it, but I did read a lot of the Giga leak that happened. Oh, excuse me. And that I was very impressed by, some of the stuff in the Giga leak. I don't know if half of that stuff is gonna actually be in the game. I remember seeing, there was a rumor, I don't know how true this rumor is, but I remember people saying that like, oh, Pikachu's getting a redesign, kind of, like he's getting a new model. And I don't think we've seen that new model just yet. So I don't know if that is actually in the game, but if that does show up in the game, then yeah, I think everything else in the leak is probably real. The Pikachu model looked pretty good, actually. I remember seeing that in the leak and being like, oh shit, he looks cute. I think one of those Pokemon is going to come out, or be a character in Smash 4, or Smash 6, when that happens, one of those Pokemon. I don't know which one, probably the grass one, since there hasn't really been a grass Pokemon in Smash for a while, or grass starter, aside from, like, Ivysaur. Oh god. Yeah, once I finish the characters, like character colors, I'm ending the stream. I'm not feeling well. When RPG playing Chrono Trigger. I tried to play Chrono Trigger. It was not really my thing. I like JRPGs are kind of good, but I feel like a lot of JRPGs, like they take a minute before they get good, and it's like I don't have time for this. I was talking to my buddy Dove about this the other day. Like, I don't have time for games anymore. I mean, I do, but I don't. I was done with Aaron's art. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Anyway, I do like playing video games and stuff. I do it when I can, but like, if I know a game is gonna take forever, I'm probably not gonna play it. Like, I got things to do, man. I don't have time to like play a 40-hour game. I know 40 hours doesn't sound that long to some people, but like, you know. Some games take too long. It's true, they do. This is why I say it's okay to just like watch people fucking play it on YouTube or whatever. Like, I've never finished Undertale, but I'm still a fan. Games are also expensive as hell too, or like AAA games and stuff. Just watch people play them online. It's fine. Don't let people judge you. Oh god, okay. What was wait for them to go on? Yeah, that's fair. I like, I'll only buy a game if it's one I really, really want. Again, like, if I really want to do it, I can make the time to play it, but like, I don't know. There's a lot of games or whatnot that I'm like only a little bit interested in, and like the amount of time and stuff that comes to like getting into it. I just can't do it. That's why I love movies. I think movies are my favorite, like, art medium. Which is crazy, because, like, movies are, like... I did mention that I want to make live-action movies at some point earlier in the stream, but, like, movies are, like, the one thing that I haven't really been super interested in as of late. It's mostly been comics, animations, games, etc. But, yeah, I don't know. I'd like to do movies. Once I get my own place, like an actual house, the thing I want to do the most is make like a film library. Like get a room in the house, fill it wall to wall bookshelves full of movies on DVD, Blu-ray, what have you. Set up a nice, like, not like a whole home theater thing, but a nice couch. Have a little viewing room in there. And like movie posters on the walls and shit. Like, come on. What would be in that library? What would be in there? Princess Bride, obviously. Project Hail Mary, of course. That's one of my favorite movies now. I used to, like, I had a list of all my favorite movies and stuff, and Joker was on there. My top 10 favorites or whatever. Joker's still one of my favorites. I'd say it's like probably number 11. But I don't know where it is on the top 10, but Project Hail Mary is definitely top 10 for me. Project Hail Mary's on there. It would be in the library. Also, like, just some of the greatest movies ever, like Citizen Kane, Wizard of Oz, like, you know, Iron Giant. A lot of people looking forward to GTA 6. I'm gonna wait for it to go on sale. I'm probably gonna get GTA 6 when it comes out. We'll see. We'll see what Crumble thinks. That's part of the reason we bought a PS5. I really want to play Invincible Versus. Like, it's not... I haven't been able to get it. Because I tried to go... I went to EB Games to see if they had it. They didn't. And then I was going to maybe get it on digital, but we haven't done that yet. I don't know. It looks good, though. It looks really fun. Crumble's not really into fighting games or anything. She just likes Invincible, so she'll probably watch me play it. It's so fun. The game she plays the most on PS5 right now, Sims 4 for PS4. I think there is a PS5 edition, actually. I'm actually going to be right back. I just need to use the washroom. BRB. I'm back. Yeah, they did make Sims 4 free to play. That's true. Yeah. Shit. Where's my Apple Pencil? Oh, it's right there. Okay. $90 for the base GTA 6. Shit. Yeah, games are expensive now. You know what's funny though? Like in Canada, like games have been $90 for a while. They're actually way more expensive here. It's like $100 or so. Anyways, back to the stream. Yeah, games are crazy expensive here. I think what was Mario Kart World? It was like $100 and something. I think $110. I did like it though. It was good. It was pretty good. The games are pretty expensive now. It's just kind of something that happens, you know? And like, I don't know, I think at some point games will get cheaper again. It's just like with inflation and everything. And also everything, like groceries are expensive right now. Everything's very expensive right now. Yeah, it's yeah. Sometimes I like think about it, I'm like, are things getting expensive or am I just broke? But like, no, it's... My dad used to say that like when a can of tuna costs more than $1, it's time to worry. And tuna's been like $3 for a while. I feel my prediction is 80 USD. I don't know, it might be pretty expensive. Because game consoles are expensive too. Like the Switch 2 is like not insanely expensive, honestly. It was about the same price as like a PS5. I think, if I remember correctly. But like, you know, that's still way more expensive than the Switch 1. It's just a thing that happens. Like it's not games being more. It's not out of greed. It's not out of like. Well, it's kind of out of greed, but it's not out of like. You know, out of screwing people over or whatever. It's like making sure these companies can make a profit, and you know, it's an unfortunate truth that everything is expensive right now. I see a lot of people complaining about video games being expensive because I feel like a lot of people like. A lot of people who like, you know, don't pay rent, don't pay groceries or whatnot, don't pay for groceries. They like video games are the only really thing that like they have to think about buying. I'm not saying anyone in the chat. I'm just saying a lot of people. That's why I see a lot of complaints about it. So I feel like maybe that's the reason it's such like a prevalent argument or something. A lot of younger people who like don't really, you know, video games are the only thing they have to like, you know, buy or whatnot. You know, they don't realize that like, yeah, it's groceries too, it's housing too, it's a lot of stuff. It's expensive. Kind of sucks that I'm never gonna own a house in my lifetime, probably. That sucks to think about. Probably never gonna own a house, probably never gonna... You know, travel is always going to be expensive. Especially doing what I do, you know. Because Lord knows this isn't making much money. Holy shit, I think that's the angriest ever drawn Obsidian. Expensive these days, even constant manufacturing expected. Yeah, it's true. Not sure what's gonna change, or when it's gonna change, or if it's gonna change at all, or if it'll just get worse. Probably it'll just get worse. Much like my fucking ability to speak, Jesus. Oops. Oh, thank you so much, Dreadlock Cypher, for the $5. You a real one. Thank you so much. I guess this shit does make some money. Legit though, like I shouldn't say that this doesn't make any money, because I am blessed to have a lot of people who want to commission me. Like every time I open my commissions, I get like so many, and it's really nice. I just like, I don't want people to go broke just to support me, you know what I mean? If you want me to do some stuff for you, like do some art for you, I am incredibly grateful, but like, I know things are tough right now. Art is a commodity, or a luxury, I should say. Art is a luxury, and if you can't afford it, like if you have to choose between, you know, survival and supporting me, please like save your money. But also I'd really appreciate it. Like I really do. I'm very appreciative, is what I'm trying to say. I'm very appreciative of like all the people who want to support me. I'm appreciative of everyone who's watching right now. Yeah, there's a lot of people who unfortunately can't get jobs right now. Like I'm lucky enough that like if things come down to it, I could, you know, quit this and go get a quote-unquote real job. I hope that doesn't have to happen though, because I really don't want to do that. But, you know, there's some people who can't work right now, and that really sucks for them. Not to mention the job market sucks. Like, actually finding a job is a nightmare. I know people who, like, after months and years of looking for jobs have finally gotten one. It's hard. It's hard to find jobs out there. Especially hard to find good jobs. You know? It's difficult. It's hard out here. Something I'd love to do is, like, make enough money that I can just, like, be a fucking sugar daddy to all my friends. I'm lucky, even my parents acknowledge, like, how hard it is out here. Like, they're boomers, they're, like, in their 60s, but they know that, like, yeah, no, it sucks right now, shit sucks. They help me and my sister out when they can, it's very helpful. But yeah, they know. They've been trying to like help us with like, you know, getting houses and getting a house and stuff. They want to help us move. It's yeah. All jobs on the platform are going to be filled with those clankers. That's the other thing too, like a lot of it is, I've noticed that my commissions kind of started to dry up around when like the AI stuff happened. Not too much, like some people still appreciate, you know, human-made art, but you know, not a lot of people do. Or not a lot of people do, but there's a lot of people that don't. For clanker art. Friggin' wirebacks taking our jobs. I used to think, I remember when I was younger, I thought, like, you know, I have job security forever because I want to be an artist, right? And like every other job on the planet is gonna be, you know, taken over by robots, but not artists, not art jobs. Boy, was I wrong. I see a lot of AI slop. I mentioned earlier I see it in like those little kiosks at the mall and stuff like that. But I see a lot of it, and it's always a little upsetting when I see it. I'm like, oh, I thought we weren't doing this anymore. I think I'm pretty much done here. Excuse me. Oh, did I do the? I didn't do the word bubbles. Forgot about that. Let me just do that real quick. Yeah, I normally do that when I sketch it, or I sketch the page. I forgot I did that, right? I don't normally do the lettering live like this, but, it's fun. Oops. It'll probably look better there, and then that'll probably look better right here. That looks good there, and then generative clankers. You know, when the AI uprising happens, and like the robots like see all these like memes about clankers and wirebacks and stuff, they're gonna be like, "How dare you were all so bigoted!" Like, like it was a different time. We all talked like that. It's clankers from Star Wars, right? Isn't that what they called the droids in Clone Wars? Text summarizing clankers actually saved me some time or failure. Text summarizing. You know what? I've used that sometimes. YouTube has like a built-in AI thing that's like it'll summarize like long videos and stuff like that. I also don't hate the like translation thing they have where it's like it generates like an auto-translated voice. That's kind of fun. But like it's kind of fun. I don't think it should replace like actual, you know, translation voice actors and stuff, you know? Oops. It was a Star Wars thing, I was right, yeah. Okay, there we go. Alright, let me just make sure I'm filling it properly. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Okay, like I said, I won't finish this right now. I'm pretty tired. I think I need to lie down. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out to watch this. Oh, sorry, I'm just stretching. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be it for today. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I'm gonna go lie down. Maybe think about art fight a little bit. I'm so tired. Fuck. I'm so tired. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. That'll be good. And then, oh jeez. Then, yeah. I will see you guys, when will the next stream be? So it's the 21st today. So the next one will be on July 5th. Will Crumble be off that day? Let me check her work schedule. Looks like it. Crumble will be off on July 5th, so I will see if I can get her to join me on a stream next Sunday. That'll be a lot of fun. Actually, that I can't wait, because that'll be really fun. I'll have to make a better setup so we can both record easier. Maybe with my laptop instead of my PC. I don't know. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Anyway, yeah, that'll be it for today's stream. Thanks for coming out. Sorry I was really low energy, but I am feeling very under the weather. I didn't realize how under the weather I was feeling until I started streaming, but I'm really tired, man. Anyway, be good to yourselves, be good to others, never stop creating, and I'll see you next time. Oh yeah, I'm not doing the artist showcase, sorry. Yeah, I was going to, I'm not going to, sorry. Next time, I promise next time. Anyway, bye-bye. Thank you.